Top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning, Wolfpack, get it on up out that bed. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get this day started. It's time to get this day started. Warrior Wolf Wednesday, get up, get up. Smell that day. Yeah, it's time to work. It's time to get our minds, our life, our bodies back by putting in this work. Y'all know I'm not a doctor, I'm not a physical therapist, I'm not none of them things. I'm a blind man that decided to take my mind, my life, my body back by getting up and putting in the work. Putting excuses to the side. Putting the excuses to the side and looking at reality for what it is. Looking at it for what it is. And one thing I got to say, good people, is one thing for sure, two things for certain. Equality is a joke. Equality is a joke. And this is one of the things that I'm going through majorly right now in my life. I'm a disabled person. Y'all know I lost my eyesight 2007 when I was in prison, walking the yard with my homeboy, and ever since then, life just been giving me all kinds of obstacles. And now I got, a legal situation where I actually feel like if this actually goes into court, things would change for people with disabilities as far as how they're looked at in the workplace. Because if you have a disability and you want to grow and you want to be somebody, you're going to be put on the shelf, because nobody with all of their faculties wants to see somebody that does not have all of their faculties outdo them. It makes them look bad as a person instead of looking at each individual as an individual, not knowing what struggles got you where you are, gave you the strength of who you are. Nobody is the same. Everybody got their own ups and downs in life. So when you go and you trying to, excel and grow in life, you're gonna have obstacles, and these obstacles, they're not just gonna come from things, they're gonna come from people. This is what makes it a reality in the lives of people like myself, because it's people that have the opportunity to get up and make the moves, make the power moves in their life, that they hold their self back by not really wanting to put their all into their own self. But then when you find somebody that got their back up against the wall, they ain't got no options, they ain't got no opportunities in life like that, so they gotta take a chance. They ain't got many choices. They take that chance, and once they take that chance, the people that's supposed to actually be there to encourage, to influence, to help motivate, y'all the ones that help to degrade, destroy, disintegrate a person's ambitions, a person's will. But you dealing with something different when you talking to me. You dealing with something different, because I don't believe in giving up. I do not believe in giving up. But at the end of the day, I'm being told things about lawyers that make no sense. It makes no sense. You have a set of laws that say people with disabilities are not able to have a certain amount of money in their accounts. But then if a disabled person is going through something legally disturbing their life, and they actually have a case that can go for, if you don't have money, you don't have a lawyer. So you basically assed out. You ain't got no assistance. You don't have no resources. You don't have anything to lean back on. Like I said the other day, you could be out there in the streets and you could be breaking the law, and you can go and be in prison, and you can get a free lawyer, a court-appointed attorney. But if you are paying taxes, you doing what you're supposed to do, you will have the weight of the world laying on your shoulders if you are a person with a disability. If you are a person with a disability and you're going through some of the things that I'm going through. I was told $100,000 just for a lawyer that's not going to really fight for my rights. He's telling me that this is what it costs for him to, give me a legal mouthpiece in the courtroom. But at the end of the day, I've been completely done wrong. I have mountains of evidence that I've sat and I've done the legwork, I've done the research, I've done the investigation. I've even looked at the 88 laws, and the 88 laws state that certain things are not supposed to happen, but there is no one to defend us. How do you fight something like that? You can't have the money in your account to obtain what you need to obtain, and if you do, you don't get the government assistance. But the only way that you can defend yourself is by obtaining the legal assistance that you need. Make it make sense to me. Make it make sense to me. This is supposed to be a nation of laws, not popularity. So if you have the name, the clout, and a few dollars, you get the backing of the country. You get the backing of the people, not what the laws say. Because the laws say we're supposed to be a nation of equality. Equality. You have American Disability Association laws set aside for people with disabilities, but where are they enforced? In the state that I'm in. In the state that I'm in. So please, if anybody out there knows anybody that is in the legal profession and can assist me in any type of situation, don't just leave a comment in the live. Leave something in the post. Leave something in the community post so that I could get back with you, find out who these lawyers are, if there are any out there, because if there isn't, then there needs to be a movement for people with disabilities to be able to have somebody to actually have their backs, actually help them to be able to excel and grow in life and not be stagnant, living on a shelf, sitting, waiting to just pass on. Sitting just waiting to pass on. One thing for sure and two things for certain. As a people, we won't get there unless we all get there. Unless we all get there. Because at the end of the day, if you think about it, there's going to be a rebellion. There's going to be a rebellion some kind of way if there is not true equality. And it don't matter, what type of person is. Rebellion is rebellion. And you cannot just erase, disabled people off of the earth unless you're going to stop people from being born altogether. So make this make sense to me. Somebody please make this make sense to me. Because it's disturbing my mind, it disturbs my peace, it disturbs my rest, because I'm not just thinking about myself. I'm thinking about possibly my grandchildren, possibly my great-grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, your grandchildren. Our legacies depend on the things that we do right now. If we sit back and we keep on allowing the discrimination, the segregation, the alienation, the torture towards certain people, then we're doing nothing but allowing the slave mentality and the slave overseers mindset to continuously live on. This has to change. This has to change. This is why revolts happen. So let's put our minds in the gear. Let's put our minds in the gear. Let's put action on paper and make it law, where people with disabilities actually have somebody that they can go to in all of the country, in all of the world, not just, in certain places, because people with disabilities, like I said, we're here. We're not just getting ready to disappear, because as long as it's people, it's going to be somebody that has something wrong with them. Something that does not equal out to the next person. So let's get up, let's get our minds right, let's get goal oriented, let's get on top of this wolf pack, because I definitely need my wolf pack assistance. I need the grinders to grind. I need the go-getters to go get it so that we can get there. Now let's get this day started. Y'all know what the business is. We're going to start out on our knees. Keeping that back straight, keeping that core tight. We're going to lay that left arm over the top of our head, grabbing the left wrist with our right hand, pulling over to the right side so that we can stretch and open up that left side rib cage nice and wide, relaxing, releasing the stress of yesterday, moving on so we can be more powerful today than we were yesterday. So let's get this energy going. Let's get this mindset in gear. Because remember, like I said before, this is a war. This is a real war. Because there are going to be battles that we win, battles that we lose. But at the end of the day, we cannot give up until we achieve the goal. And the goal is true equality for all people. Not just for some, for all. Now let's get this day started. Y'all know what the business is. We got 1 minute and 10 for each one of these stretches. Let's get started. Come on, let's work. Set a 1 minute, 10-second alarm. Let's go. Get your body open up. Back straight, core tight. Stay in control of your breathing. Move into that new body, that new mindset. Get your warrior frame together, Wolfpack. Let's work. Let's work. Let's remember, the things that I'm talking about, the things that I'm telling y'all that I'm going through, this could be your parent, this could be your child, this could be you one day. Don't think a disability just happens because you're born with one. You can grow into one, or something can happen to you to make you have to live a life that you would never dream would happen to you. All right, come up nice and slow. We're going to straighten out our spine, switch our arms over, and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Come on, let's get this work. Set a 1 minute, 10-second alarm. Let's go. Back straight, core tight. Go into that stretch. And I also feel disturbed looking at some of these so-called leaders out here. Y'all can put y'all foot in the dirt and the sand for a whole bunch of nonsense that don't really matter. That's not building up people. But the people that need the assistance and help the most, the ones that are the most vulnerable, the elderly, the disabled, they're left on the back burner. We gotta have a change, people. Let's work. Stay in control of your breathing. Keep the goal in mind. Come up nice and slow, straighten out your spine, sit up tall. All right, come on, let's get it. All right, y'all know what the business is. We're going to take our thumbs and stick them between the crease of our ear and our head. We're going to grab the back of our head with our fingertips, holding the side of our heads with the palms of our hands. We're going to stretch our chin out in front of us, sitting our chin in the crease of our chest, putting our elbows together, pulling our elbows down towards our stomach so that we can stretch that neck nice and tall, stretch them shoulder blades open nice and wide. Come on, Wolfpack, we got 1 minute and 10. Let's get this work. Set a 1 minute, 10-second alarm. Back straight, core tight. Let's get it. Focus. Get tunnel vision, Wolfpack. Let's go. No surrender. No retreat. Only glory. Service on the battlefield is all that counts. The battlefield of your life. Work hard, grind hard for it. Roll your shoulders back nice and slow, straighten out your spine, sit up tall. All right, we're gonna get up onto our knees. I'm gonna crawl back here to this fireplace. Slide this stuff on down here. All right. Placing my feet up against the base of the fireplace. I'm gonna keep my knees parallel to my hips. I'm gonna lay the left side of my head down onto the mat, left side of my shoulder down onto the mat, so that I can stretch the left side of my neck open, stretch the left side of my shoulder open nice and wide. We're gonna lay the left arm in front of us, aiming the left palm of our hand towards the ceiling, so that that wolf work can get done on that left side. We're gonna take that right arm, lay it over the top of our head, aiming the right palm of our hand towards the ceiling, so that we can stretch and open up that right side rib cage, nice and wide. Wolf pack style. Come on, y'all, let's get this work. We got a minute 10. We warriors, wolf pack. Let's go. Set a 1 minute 10-second alarm. Let's get it. Right on back, nice and slow. Come up on that left arm, left forearm, straighten out the spine. We're gonna spin and do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Come on, let's get this work, wolf pack. Set a 1 minute 10-second alarm. Let's work. Wait a minute. Wait, let me start that alarm over again. I messed up. All right. Come on, let's get it. Set a 1 minute 10-second alarm. Bring that left arm back nice and slow. We're gonna come up on that right arm and right forearm. Nice and slow, straighten out the spine. Let's get it, y'all. Come on, let's slide this stuff on up here. All right. Okay, it's time to go into that wolf facing forward, wolf pack. All right, we're gonna keep our feet down on the floor where we got our feet at. We're gonna keep our legs, the hips down on the floor, raise our upper body up in a push-up fashion, locking our arms out, stretching our chin towards the ceiling so that we can get a nice good stretch out of our vertebrae as we stretch our chins up towards that ceiling, pinching our shoulder blades together so that we can open up that chest nice and wide. Come on, y'all, this that wolf facing forward. Let's get this money. Growl, howl, do what you gotta do, but let's work. Set a 1 minute 10-second alarm. Let's get it. Ow! slow, straighten out your spine. All right, we're gonna come up onto our knees, keeping our spine straight. Let's get it. All right, crawl up a little something. All right. With this next one, we're gonna grab up under our left ankle with our left hand, grab up under our right ankle with our right hand. We're gonna bring our heads down to the mat, having our knees shoulder width or a little wider than the shoulder width, so that we can get our heads down to the mat as comfortably as we possibly can, while bringing our bottoms down towards our feet so that we can stretch our backs over nice and wide. Work. Come on, y'all. Y'all know we here for healing, not for hurt. We ain't here to do nothing that's gonna hurt ourselves. So if you, as you're trying to bring your head down to the mat, if you can't get your head down to the mat, get yourself a few pillows, stick them up under your head until you're able to slowly but surely bring your head to actually touching the mat so that you can get this good wolf work done. Come on, y'all. Take your time. We here for healing, not for hurt. We ain't in no race with nobody. We got a minute and 10. Let's get it. Set a 1 minute, 10-second alarm. Let's work. Raise your head up nice and slow. Come up on your fists, lock your arms out, unlock your hips, sit back on your feet. Come on, Wolfpack, let's get this work. Let's get this work. All right, we're gonna spin around onto our bottoms. Then we're gonna find that center of gravity. We're gonna bring the palms of our feet together. We're gonna hold our feet together with our hands, bringing the heels of our feet close to our bodies, nice and comfortably, using our glutes, core, lower back, and pelvic muscles to raise our legs up and down in a butterfly wing flapping fashion so that we can get them pelvic muscles activated, rock and roll, Wolfpack style. Come on, y'all. Remember, keep that back straight, core nice and tight, stay in control of your breathing, stay focused in on what you're working for. Let's get this money, Wolfpack. We got this. Set a 1 minute, 10-second alarm. Let's go. Come on, get that energy going. Ain't no day like the day for you. You up, you breathing, you got the chance, you got the opportunity. Poke that chest out, hold that head up. Yeah, be strong. Ain't no weakness here. Weakness can't be found in strength. You can be tired, you can have bad days, but it can't be found there. You can get up. That's what discipline is. Dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerously disciplined. Let's work. Don't nothing stop the grind. Go getters, get it. That's it. All right, we're gonna keep our legs in the same position. We're gonna raise our elbows and forearms up onto our legs, pushing our legs down towards the floor so that we can get that opposite resistance. Come on, Wolfpack, we got that work. We gotta get this done. Come on, let's do this. Set a 1 minute, 10-second alarm. Let's get it. Wolf work. Stretch it out. Get primal with it. Feel that wolf in you. Show that love to yourself. Let's work. Big love to everybody that's out there showing love in the comments. And still what's up to the negative haters out there that's showing something, because y'all getting something out of this. Let's go. Let's work. All right, we're gonna raise our legs up nice and slow, go into an Indian style position. All right, y'all know I like to start with the left leg over top of the right, starting them neck rotations going to the left. We're gonna keep the back straight, core nice and tight. We're gonna relax the rest of the body, only working that spine and that neck, turning that joint in a bamboo, strong, flexible, but deeply rooted in a strong foundation. Come on, let's get this work, Wolfpack. We got this. Set a 1 minute, 10 second alarm. Let's go. Focus. Focus. Back straight, core tight. Nothing changed. All right, we're gonna switch our legs over, do the exact same thing on the opposite side. Come on, let's work. Set a 1 minute, 10 second alarm. Let's work. Stay in control of your breathing. Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. See your prize. Don't give up until you get it. Grind move. We in grind move. So I'm talking about. Come on, y'all. Get up onto the knees. Let's work. Come on, let's work. Let's get this. All right, we're gonna spread the knees wider than shoulder width so that we can sit in between our feet. We want the heels of our feet to be on our hips so that we can do our very best to lay back and get our back down onto the mat. Y'all know when I go back, I like to throw my hands behind my head because I'm dwelling on the beauty of life, watching the stars and seeing myself run with them with my man Marcus Aurelius. You did. All right, now we're gonna inch back on our elbows and forearms, keeping our back straight, core tight, so that we can stretch them ankles, shins, knees, thighs, hips, pelvic muscle, core, all while helping to build that better posture. Come on, y'all. This gonna help you build that focus and that resiliency muscle. Yeah, let's get focused. Let's get locked in. Let's do this. Back straight, core tight. Stay in control of your breathing. And we got it. Set a 1 minute, 10 second alarm. Let's work. Pinch your shoulder blades together. Focus. Daily and consistent actions. That's what makes the change. Daily and consistent actions. Stay consistent. Stay hammering on your sword. Let's work. Focus. Discipline. Change is happening. Come up on your elbows and forearms, back straight, pull tight. Bring your knees together, sit back on your feet. All right. We're gonna spin around onto our bottoms. Feet out in front of you, legs down flat, onto the floor or onto the mat. We're gonna do our very best to reach down and grab the bottom of our feet to the best of our abilities. If you can't grab the bottom of your feet, I suggest you get yourself a towel, a t-shirt, wrap it around the bottom of your feet so that you can pull yourself down, so that you can try to get your head in between your knees so that we can stretch from the Achilles tendon through the hamstrings, all the way up the leg, stretch the lower back, all the way up to the neck, getting a nice full body stretch, helping to build that focus, helping to build that full body strength. Come on, Wolfpack, we got a minute and 10. Stay in control of your breathing and know that you can get it. Let's get it. Set a 1 minute, 10 second alarm. Let's work. Raise your head up nice and slow. Straighten out your spine, sit up tall. Alright, y'all know what time it is. We're going into this last position. We got this goal accomplished on the Warrior Wolf Wednesday. Y'all know what the business is. Alright, turn this down just a tad bit. Alright, this is squat position. Martial artists call this the horse stance. This is great for building up them legs, glutes, core, lower back, and pelvic muscles all at the same time, helping to build up that focus and that resiliency muscle. If you like me, focusing on something in your mind so that you can keep yourself nice and straight and level. You can see, focusing on something in front of you to keep yourself locked in, level. Come down on the heels of your feet smooth-footed, a little wider than shoulder width, find that center of gravity. You want your back to be sitting like your back is up against the back of a chair. I know we ain't there yet, but we're gonna keep on pushing, keep on working until we get there. Ain't no stopping. Come on, Wolfpack, we got a minute and 10, let's get this work. Control your breathing. It's a static position. It's going to be using a lot of muscles at the same time. Stay focused. We got this. Set a 1 minute, 10 second alarm. Dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerous to discipline. Go, go, go is the motto. Let's get it. Set your mind in gear. Use your furious fire. Let's work, Wolfpack. Let's work. Get it. control. Take control. Come on. Yes, indeed. Getting stronger every day, Wolfpack. Definitely proud of everybody that's getting up and putting in that work on that body, putting in that therapy for yourself on a daily, consistent basis, because the maintenance that you put in is the best maintenance that you're going to put in for yourself. Because nothing mean more to you, individually working for something than what you work for you. You're going to put your all into it. And if you mean something to you, you're going to put your all into you. You're going to put your all into you. Put your all into everything that you love. Don't give up on your gifts. Don't give up on the life that you're willing to work hard for. Because that life that you're willing to work hard for is not just for you. It's for the people that's around you, for the people that you say that you love. And remember the words of George Jackson, the mightiest and most competent of men. We only human. We only human. We try our best. And I'm talking about a man. I ain't talking about a male boy. I ain't talking about a grown boy. I'm talking about a man. We try our best. We fight even with our back up against the wall. The world laying on our shoulders. So just know that as long as you keep on pushing, you're moving in the right direction. Don't give up on that light that's inside of you. Dedicated, devoted, determined, dangerously disciplined. And remember, there ain't nothing but big love. Y'all gonna see me here tomorrow morning, God willing, 6:30 a.m. on a thunderous Thursday, ready to crack that sky, crack that grind, do what we got to do. We're gonna stomp. We're gonna do what we got to. See y'all tomorrow. Big love, holla at you.